Hello. What's up this afternoon, everyone? Welcome. Fine Monday to you all. Good to see ya, Good to see ya. What is up? You gotta get throat clear there. I thought I was muted, but I was not muted. Apologies. Welcome, Leo, Gustav, Filberto, and Terry. The Bills are not getting crushed. No. The Bills are winning. The Bills are winning tonight. I actually, the timing works out that our stream ends and then the game starts, so I actually get to watch it. So the Bills are gonna crush them. They're gonna crush them. Remains the same. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you, Count Joku, Kyle Murphy, Icy Doc. Welcome to the Fishbowl earlier. Engwized, Gamebot, Weird Jojo. How is everyone doing today? Hopefully everyone had a spectacular weekend. And now, we're playing standard. My favorite boomer magic. Am I really a boomer? Am I officially a boomer? Oh, no. The legendary throat clear. Hopefully no one clipped it. I thought I was muted, but I wasn't. McFly with the gift sub to Colossal Mortem. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. So today, it's standard, and I gotta say, I can't believe I'm saying these words, but I actually like standard right now. Like, standard is sweet. The latest bannings, I think, have actually really mostly fixed the format. And we're playing some jank today. I'm excited to try this deck. People have been sending me mono colorless decks for a while. And this one I actually kind of like because we're not technically mono colorless. We're technically mono black mono colorless. Because we gotta have a little removal. That's the drawback of being mono colorless, is you just can't kill anything, which is pretty risky. So this is still basically mono colorless, except we do have some black mana, so we can actually cast removal spells. But really, it's Forsaken Monument, Mecha Godzilla, Myriad Construct, Jank deck. So it should be sweet. I'm excited for this. I think it's gonna be sweet. Oh no, I'm not 41. I'm 36, which is still like super old, but not 41 old. Good lord. Not that. Do I look that old? Oh my goodness, no. Helichrome, Regal Games TV. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Hey, what's up, Zach? Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. So that's what we're playing today to start off with. Also, one of the things that's been happening lately, there's so much diversity. There's also this Doom Foretold deck that I kind of might try out after. We'll see. This one is interesting. Well, this is a Yorion one. The non-Yorion one. This one. So this one, you're like Magic Dad. My jokes are definitely Magic Dad jokes, so I'll accept that. Mr. Cheshire and Monkey Nips, first time subs, and Regal MTV got you. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. So I'm 21, like Vince. Vince is actually slightly older than me. Vince is the boomer. He was born like a month before me, but we're both 21. Ledeg with a bunch more gift subs. So many subs tonight. CB Melkus, Trillimus, Fellet, Boobchild, Cargill Wild. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Also might try this Mardu Doom deck, or actually it's kind of like basically red-black Doom. So we might try some Doom Foretold action, but we're definitely starting with mono black, and we're gonna go from there and see what happens. So let's do some reminders. Start playing some Magic. So first off, replay YouTube. This we find all the old streams, including this one in the future. Also, I believe tomorrow, I gotta make double sure with Crib because he was like moving or something in the last day or two. I gotta triple check with Crib, but I believe tomorrow's stream is going to be top 8 of the band bracket, and then we should have the top 4, which should be best of 3 matches a week from tomorrow, and then we'll be through the entire bracket. So check that out tomorrow. I'll let you know, but that's the plan unless something comes up with Krim's move. So band bracket top 8 continuing. Otherwise on the YouTube channel, Budget Magic comes out tonight. It's a sweet one. We had a pretty interesting Matcha Brew playing some Sunforger in Modern over the weekend, so check that out on the YouTube. Against the odds this week, we already talked about that one. Tons of stuff coming up on there. Otherwise, our sponsor this fine afternoon is Card Kingdom. And maybe you need some magic cards. Maybe you don't have all that you need already. Maybe you need more cardboard. You get them at cardkingdom.com. Even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one. They'll hook you up. They're super cool like that. So thank you to Card Kingdom for supporting this stream. Good God, the gift subs. So many new subs. Thank you so much. Icy Doc handing out a ton of gift subs. New subs. Kunderthunt, Yuri CGN, Loki, Casual, Contributor, Patient Poet, Julius, Truck, Brado1, and Ben. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Ben with 2 N's, that is. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Otherwise, Discord is new and improved. Merch page has token t-shirts, playbets, get away to support the stream and the channel and the site. Donations, always appreciated. Never required. $2 or more gets your message read on stream. So, there's some tricky names. I think I said it correctly. But Twitch names can be sketchy sometimes. But I'm not gonna repeat that one. It's not actually sketchy, but it's close. It's close. Anyway. We are starting off today, Mono Black Monument. So this deck is all about Forsaken Monument. Now that we have all the mana doublers out of standard, that's not quite true. You gotta go deep, and you gotta play a bunch of colorless lands, but we can still double our mana. We just need Forsaken Monument. Pumps our colorless creatures, makes our colorless mana tap for an extra mana, so it's a mana doubler, and it gains us some life. Our deck is filled with colorless stuff. Really, we got a little bit of blackberry removal, but we got Stone Coil Serpents. We have Mega Godzillas. We got Palladium. You're going to tap for 3 mana. We got Myriad Construct to maybe make a bunch of tokens if we target it with our Blood Chiefsters. We got Ugin, which I know. It's Ugin, but we're playing it in a mono colorless deck, so I think it's okay. It's an exception to our no Ugin rule. Mana base wise, we get a little bit of black mana, and then we have a ton of colorless sources. Bonder's Enclave can draw us cards. Crawling Barrens for a big threat. Labyrinth is our really bad way to stop attacks, I guess. Kind of like a really bad Maze of Ith. A really expensive Maze of Ith. Radiant Fountain Gates of Life, and that's the plan of the deck. Sideboard, we get some Duresses, we get more removal, we get Woe Strider for some reason that I'm not really sure. Extinction Event, Sorcerer, Spyglass, and that's the plan. Double up the mana with Monument. Have I tried a red version of this deck? I have not tried any version of this deck. This is the first version of mono colorless that I'm trying. What does red give you? Like, what's the upside of going into red? Because I mean, I would imagine you could do this with essentially any color. You could be mono black, you could be mono red. I don't think you could really be colorless very well. Like, you can, but it's a little bit memey because you're not going to have any removal, which is a problem. Yeah, Solemn does seem good. Urvok for the 27th month. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. The Artifact Dragon's in blue, right? Is there an artifact? Oh my. Ugintron in one land. No thank you, Magic Gods. Nice try. The tribe's just for shuffling away. This is not a deck I built. This is a deck, the person's name is on it. It was played in something over the weekend, so I didn't actually build this from scratch, but we could definitely try other colors if you're interested in it. Woe Strider, yeah, I guess it's escape against, yeah, I mean, I guess, that does make some amount of sense. Mono Blue could be sweet, totally reasonable, but you still don't really get removal, which is a concern with, like, green Stompy decks being popular. Let's put a Triome to the bottom. Alright, can we find a monument? Can we find a monument? We got the snake. What other colorless stuff would be sweet in this deck? I could imagine, I think it is from a small Japanese tournament, based on the name. Ooh. Alright, Mecha Godzilla beatdowns. Here we come. Radiant Fountain. Go. About it. Oh, Gadrak could be sweet. Yeah, it would be down with trying other colors. Are wastes, in theory, legal and standard because they're basic lands? No. Basic lands are not always legal and standard. They're just printed in every set. So they're legal and standard because they're always printed in standard sets. But they're not actually, there's not actually some rule that says like, oh, you know, lands are always legal or something. Hexproof, please. First strike. Ugh. I have the worst Mechagodzilla luck. I swear. I swear to God. We have Crawling Barons. Solemn could be good in this deck. I could definitely see Solemn be good. Do you know what bothers me most about Walking Dead? It isn't even mechanically neat cards or how the community reacted, but the way that Wizards threw all their employees under the bus. Ooh, how did Wizards throw their employees under the bus? Just by like putting them out there to do the streams and stuff? I can see that. Booty Snacks! Welcome to the Fish Bowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do you think Monument is good in Modern Tron? Well, let's keep mecking. Mech. Play the Trio. Hexproof. Please. First strike Vigilance. Reach. Oh! Where's the good mechanics? Opponent's probably get a Wrath, and then we got nothing. Mechagodzilla, why? Yes, P.O. Box. There is a command for that. I do have one, and if you would like me to sign something, just send it, and I will just include a self-addressed stamp envelope or box or whatever, so I can get it back to you. But yeah, yes, I would love to. E-Tron, maybe, but not Mono Green Tron. Yeah, I don't think Mono Green Tron would want it. Eldrazi Tron, I guess, could, because you're pumping creatures. In traditional Tron, I think the problem is you don't have many creatures to pump, and you already have enough mana if you have Tron. And if you don't have Tron, okay, removal. Crawling Barons isn't the worst. Come on, Hexproof. Trample. Oh my God. These Mechagodzillas hate us. They hate us. Or maybe they just don't have very many good hits. Should I go ahead and send you the Commander deck? This way you play it next Commander Online event. I mean, it's up to you, Doug. If you want to. I mean, you're welcome to. I'm also fine with waiting and getting it from you in person. Weird Jojo! Welcome to the Fish Bowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Would I sign an entire Tron deck? If that's what you wanted, sure. I might also, like, write some angry words about it on there. But yeah, I don't mind signing a Tron deck. About it. Felidare. Retreat. Do they have a fetch land? No. Path. So this is like 5-color. I don't even know. I don't know what our opponent's doing. Well, let's start Baronsing. I'll keep it going. Hopefully they're smart enough to do this. Yeah. Spin it to win it. Spin it to win it. Hexproof. Yes, we finally hit Hexproof. Hexproof Trample Reach. We're getting there. We're building the Mechagodzilla of our dreams. Very slowly. We finally got it. Play the land. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're kind of getting to the slow Ugin. If only we could have found a monument. Like, if we could spin this into flying now, our opponent might be in trouble. Like, what's our opponent going to do if this gets flying as well? Lose, I think. We're getting close. Mono Black Tron from Historic. Ooh, let me see, Cheftos. So how was everyone's weekend? Anyone do any cool magic stuff or non-magic stuff? That looks sweet. Yeah, you get lots of good planeswalkers in Historic. Opponent making cats. And an ooze. Sure. Monument. Opponents in the tank for some reason that we don't understand. Another Ugin. That's probably our worst draw. Well. Can't get Kill Yarshin. Come on, deck. Be good, Mechagodzilla. Lifelink. Reach, trample, hexproof, lifelink. All right, pass the turn. Wonder F&M on Friday with Boros Warriors. Yeah, Boros Warriors are sweet. That sounds super sweet. Congrats. Playing EDH with a friend this week, having fun with, Memnarch. Memnarch's a really sweet commander. Hey, what's up, KXE? How are you? Opponent. More cats. Elder Gargaroth. That's not great. Not great at all. Another ooze. Okay, Labyrinth. One land from the Ugin. We get the counter. Oh, can we draw one more land without a monument? It's so slow. Hey, what's up, Simo? How are you? Good to see you. I mean, nothing looks bad if Ugin comes down. Ugin undoes. If there's one thing we've learned from having Ugin played against us, from almost any board state, you're just good. First strike of Death Touch would be sweet. Opponent, Felidairs, counters up the team, goes to combat, big attack. Well, we will Labyrinth Gargaroth. Come on, land! Come on, land! Oh, the Phyrexian swap would be perfect for this, wouldn't it? Well, block here. Take a bunch. Force of Whoa! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Is this deck a premium version of the colorless deck from the latest Zendikar Festival? I didn't play the Zendikar Festival. How was it? Opponent, gonna go Eaton with the ooze, getting some damage. If we draw a Triome, I'm gonna cry, and then probably take the Triomes out of the deck. Alright, we take a bit of a beating. It's a Palladium Mirror. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate. I think we're dead now. We're definitely dead now. I'll go to combat. Menace. Not helpful. Oh, maybe this card's just horrible. Maybe it's just so bad. You didn't get your welcome to the Fishbowl. Well, Absolute Zero, my apologies. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think we're just dead. So we can't attack. I mean, we can also just get rid of a creature. So Mirror's not any Mirror chump blocking is not any different than using Labyrinth. But we Labyrinth, we block 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I mean, well, we won't scoop, but we should be dead. I am Street. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Hey, what's up, Grateful Dead? How are you? Hello, hello. Grixis Stormcaller. Ew. There are some really sweet spells to copy in Standard. Opponent grows the dorks, goes to combat, attacks. Well, when you build your deck around one card and don't draw that one card, things tend to go poorly. So get rid of the Gargaroth. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I mean, I guess that's it. I guess we just chump and see if we draw land, I guess, is it? If we draw a tap land, I swear. I swear. Alright, well, we're live. Ugin. Finally! Oh, if only we had Monument. Well. Whoa, Ugin's tough. Alright, exile. Everything. Out of here. Oh, we're back to being alive. We're back to being alive. Was the festival actually fun? I do like the card styles from the festival, but I didn't actually... I was playing Standard, so I didn't get to actually play the event. Had my last day of my current job on the 16th. The job paid well. The job paid well, but it wasn't for me. I noticed that exactly 4 years ago on the 16th, I lost my job. Wow, this Ugin. Can you all hear the Ugin? The Ugin is like creeping me out with that voice. I think it's his. I actually got the new headset, so maybe that's why. I lost my job. Then the job I had after that job was great for me, so coincidental timing has me hopeful. Well, good luck, Mega. I mean, if you really don't like your job, moving on to another one makes sense. Opponent's going to wolf it. Huh. Ha 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 ha. I mean, I guess we can just zero. Can we attack? What instant speed removal? They shouldn't have any. All right, so let's zero. We should be able, hopefully, kill the Garrick. So zero. Yes, confirm zero. Get rid of the wolves. Exiled so they don't grow Garrick. Bonder's Enclave. And then get crawling. Yes. Garrick. Kill it. Oh, colorless coming through. And then we can Bonder's Enclave to draw a card thanks to our crawling barons. Okay. I like it. I like it. Oh, and it's a tome. All right. Debate Bro. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, let me see Stully Cell. Boy, the Planeswalkers keep coming. That's a good one. Hopefully we can kill it again. The -0 is definitely good. I gotta turn down this audio. The Planeswalker voices are so loud. There we go. There we go. That's better. Found it. Oh, another Gargaroth. Huh. So. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, this works. So, kick this. Kill Gargaroth. 0 Ugin. Boy, I'm getting a cold or something, I think. I'm losing my voice a little bit. Crawling Barons. Again. Yes. Kill Vivian. Oh, it's working. It's working. It's kind of, sort of, actually working. Turtimber Symbiosis. Hits a Llanowar Visionary as a 5/5 draws a card. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ooh, Can we do everything? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forsaken Monument. Yeah, we should have bolted. You are correct. This doubles our mana. We finally found the monument that lets us turn on this Crawling Barons. If our opponent doesn't chump block, they're dead. Actually, yeah, they're dead right now if they don't chump block. Force the block, get rid of the threat. Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Yeah, we could have upticked to kill the token. You were correct that would have been the better play. No, I think this is better than double Ugating. Like, our opponent's got a chump. We get down the Forsaken Monument. We get to Tome, and then bolt our opponent's face. Yes, Crawling Barons has been great. That's one of the upsides of being mono colorless, is you get to play all these sweet utility lads. What did y'all think of the new Secret Lair drop? Well, play Tome. Go back up to 4. Did you see the new Secret Lair drop? Hit our opponent. Pass the turn. Yeah, the decks were. Opponents had a lot of powerful stuff, too. And opponents goofs it up. Too good, too good. Oh, did you not see the new lair drop? Ooh. This one. All right, I'm going to pull it up. Yeah, they just announced it. It goes on sale in November. Oh, is it not? It's not on the Secret Lair site yet? All right, let me see. We can find it somewhere. It actually seems like probably the best Secret Lair drop of all time. All right, here we go. So, oh, it's tiny. You can't even see it. Oh, why? Why is it so small? All right, that doesn't do anything. Anyway, it's Amulet of Vigor, Teferi's Protection, Consecrated Sphinx, and Collected Company, which with like sweet new art too. So I think they just like absolutely killed it. I don't know why Wizards would not. I guess I can do it on Twitter. I don't know why Wizards would not print an image that's a little larger. So Amulet of Vigor, like $16. Collected Company with sweet Johnny Leonin art, also like $16 or something. Consecrated Sphinx is like $30, and then Teferi's Protection is like $40. The drop is $60, with half of it going to charity. So I don't know. It seems like a higher value Secret Lair than we've had in a long time. This one is only foil, which I'm not sure why they went from. I'm not sure why they went from doing. Oh boy, 29 seconds. I don't know why they switched from sometimes doing. What do we cut? How do we find room? I kind of want to cut the mauling, but we can't. We need those. We only have 24 lands. All right. Sorry, Mega Godzilla. You were not good enough last time. Yeah, I don't know why they started doing the option of foil or non-foil and then went back to doing just foil. That was kind of weird. I mean, and these are reprints, which is the most important thing. All right, this is fine. Yeah, I guess we could have cut eggs too. Ooh, all right, that's Monument. Well, Triome, go. Okay, Monument and Ugin. This might be the dream. This might be the actual dream. Yeah, this is similar. The mono colorless idea seems to be pretty popular. Gonna be honest, why would you buy these $60 Pringles when you can go to Target and just get $3 Pringles? How has the quality of Secret Lairs been, foil-wise? Like, hey, welcome, Roman. Good to see you. I'm glad you made it. How has the quality been? Yeah, the Teferi Protection art is super cute. Hey, what's up, Nessa? How are you? The quality's been pretty bad. Well, let's scry. Yeah, I guess we should have cut golden eggs if we're going to put them to the bottom. All right, egg to the bottom, untap. Well, spin it to win it. Spin it to win it. Come on. Hexproof. Trample. Loves that trample. Always the trample with this Mega Godzilla. My Gideon from Bitter Blossom Secret Lair is still curled, and has been spending 99% of its time between two case books. Yeah. So, I mean, that is the drawback. I feel like they should just always give people an option to get either foil or non-foil, rather than... Oh, we can't kick it. I feel like they should just always give people the option. Trample and flying. All right, well. I guess that's sort of something. Hit ya. One thing I don't like about Tome is I feel like I only scry with it. I feel like I never get to draw cards because I'm always... always casting stuff. Yeah, come on. Let's get all the evasion. Let's get Menace. And then first strike, in case our flying trampling menacer gets blocked. All right, opponent has a removal. And... oh, no! They gotta take Ugin, I think. Whoa! Greed! Greed. All right, sure. Opponent gets in. Well, we will scry. All right, we'll keep another tome. Start drawing some cards. Opponent hits us. Play the Enclave. Play tome 2. Go to combat. Show his menace. What do we get? Oh, lifelink. All right, lifelink's not bad. That's fine. I mean, if we hit hexproof now, this is sort of a threat. Let's draw a card right now. And pass the turn. All right. I mean, we're getting there. We're going to play it naturally here in a minute. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we're going to, unless they have another discard spell, we're going to hit our land drops and cast Ugin, and I don't think that makes life any better for our opponent. All right, opponent finds a removal spell. Sure. Oh, should have hit hexproof. Opponent gets it, hits us. Down to 17. I kind of wouldn't mind a black source. A black source would actually be sweet. Draw a card. Well, golden egg. Draw a card. I guess golden egg is black mana eventually. Next turn. Oh, we're almost there. Almost there. The existence of Tobit Tomer implies the existence of Tobist. Hey, Seth. I know you don't like being political or whatnot, but I feel like you can make a lot of people feel safe by being candid about this. Do you support trans rights? Yeah, we've talked about this before. I believe that trans rights are human rights, so I do. Opponent. Garrick. All right, can we get down Ugin? That's a real question. I mean, Ugin ends all this. Ooh, Myriad Construct. Oh, that's spicy. All right, so 1-2. Let's think about this. Sorcerer's Spyglass. Whoa, that hand. That is a hand. Vivian Shade. Oh, and they have the discard spell too? That's awkward. That's real awkward. Well, name Garrick. Oh, so much removal. If our opponent ever hits a land and they get to Paleka Predation or Ugin. Well, Crawling Barrens, go. Ooh, gonna be close. Gonna be super close. Since there's going to be a D&D set, do you think they'll put Sword of Dungeons and Dragons in Standard? I'll have to actually... I don't remember what Sword of Dungeons and Dragons does. Alright, there's Paleka Perdition. Gonna take our Ugin. They gotta take it this time. +2/+2. Protection from rogues and clerics. Also, underneath an ad. Whenever it deals damage to a player, create a 4/4 gold dragon creature token with flying and roll a 20-sided die. If you roll a 20, repeat the process. I mean, I guess they could. Protection from rogues and clerics would be relevant in our current standard. It doesn't seem too overpowered. I mean, maybe. I wonder, do you think, this is probably the big question, do you think that they're going to put roll a die mechanics into Standard? Like, that's probably the biggest question, honestly. Huh. So opponent attacks. Yeah, let's just draw. Draw a card. Drop to 15. Untap. Ooh, there we go. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Forsaken Monument. Okay, making progress. Myriad Construct. No kicker this time. Gates of Life, but now the monument's down, and that's bad news for our opponent. Mana has been doubled. The jankiest Nissa. Do you think that would be a good mechanic? Like, are we going to be in a position where it's like, here's a card that doesn't do anything that good, but if you roll a 20, you win the game? Like, ugh. They can't reprint it straight up since the same card can't exist in both silver bordered or black bordered. Also, they're unlikely to print rolling D20 in standard. I mean, wasn't there a silver... There haven't been any cards that are silver bordered and black bordered? Jeez, Potent. Peels the white source off the top. Impressive. Destroys our construct. And now we might be dead. Ugh. Oh! The greatest running in the history of Magic. All right, well, now we're definitely dead. Well, those were some miraculous top decks for our opponent there. All right, well, good running. Good running. We drop to 6. We draw a dead golden egg. That's unfortunate. That's super unfortunate. And we finally hit another black source. Little late to the party. Construct. Golden egg. Pass the turd. Klexus, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I mean, Ugin's just always a win. Ponent makes some more wolves, gets to play a Vivian. So I think we're going to have one draw step to hit Ugin. Oh, those were some very good draws for our opponent. Huh. Okay. Interesting decisions. And a Vivian. And a Beast. I don't feel like our opponent is playing this... Like, I don't know what they're doing. I honestly have no idea. Well, opponent gets in. None of this helps him beat an Ugin. Well, I guess it doesn't matter because we're going to whiff anyway. Block, block, block. Well... Kill Vivian. Pass the turn. No attacks. We're not dead yet, but it's all about fighting an Ugin. That's it. Well, we didn't have the black source for the first, 15 turns. But yeah, we did draw an egg eventually. That is true. But then we had other stuff to do. Opponent, Skyclave Shade. The funny thing is, even with how this has went, if we top deck Ugin, we still just win. We're very likely win at least. Exceedingly likely if we top deck Ugin is just game over in our favor. But we're running out of time. It's got to be this turn. It's got to be this turn. Do you need Oath of Nissa? If only it was a card in Standard. Maybe they'll unban it. They do like to unban Oath of Nissa for no reason. So maybe they'll just put it into Standard. Alright, block, block, block. I mean, this is it. This is it. Is it a Ugin? Off the top. It's a swamp. Alright. Well, boy. We had our opponent where they wanted them. Opponents apparently got a lot of disruption. Much disruption. We'll bring in the Duresses. We will go down a couple golden eggs, run it like that. Ugh. Now that Fair Magic is legal in Standard, I have put up some promising results with Azorius Tempo. Ooh, let me see, Tamar. Yeah, Staggering Insight's definitely powerful. Okay. I guess we'll do this again. At least this time, last game, not having double black was a big issue. This Bloodchief Thirst, double black is kind of a problem. That feels like a bit of a drawback to this deck in general. Because if we had double black and could have killed the Mana Dorks, I don't think our opponent would have been able to do anything. But we didn't have double black until the damage was way done. Opponent plays a Pathway. Discard spell, one of, I assume, an ungodly amount. Thank you, Farmageddon. Egg draws when it enters a battlefield, not when you crack it. Oh, play the Swamp past the turn. Well, now we're back to the same thing. This deck is very warped around Forsaken Monument, I'm realizing. Like, if you have Forsaken Monument, it feels pretty insane. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, scry it. Keep another tome. I mean, they're going to run out of removal eventually, I would assume. Play the land, play tome. Pass the turn. So this is like Abzan control, I guess? I don't think we ever decided officially what counts as a sandwich or not. Everyone had strong feelings, but I don't think we ever actually decided. Definitely not a hot dog, though. Well, draw a card. Our good friend Mecha got. We're gonna have to look at colorless creatures. I wonder if better colorless creatures exist than what we're playing. No land? That's awkward. Well, draw a card. Still not a land. Well, we will pass the turn. Oh, we might have been infamous small Japanese tournamented into into this deck. Discard spell number 2 for our opponent. This deck feels like a student driver, where Monument is supposed to be driving, but really it's Ugin in the passenger seat hitting all the instructor brakes it all the time. I mean, that is sort of true. Opponent draws a card, gets it, hits us. Can we draw a land? I mean, this deck only has 22 lands, which is probably pretty poor. I'll take Garrick. Pass the turn. Ugh. The idea of the deck's really cool, but maybe we're just overreacting to a small sample size. But being constantly mana screwed is not very fun. Opponent gets a huge Skyclave Shade. Hits us. So we're dead on board. It's not a land. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's just it. Sure. Draw a card. Gain a little bit of life. Still not a land. Alright, we're going to give it one more shot. We're going to give it one more shot just straight out of the box, and then we will try to update it into a deck that is functional. I like the idea, but being mono white with 5 or 8 sweepers, you fall behind. I mean, Ugin is the sweeper, so I feel like the problem there is we just were constantly mana screwed. I feel like this deck, well, we'll see. It feels like it just is 100% about having Forsaken Monument. And if you have Forsaken Monument, then you're great. But if you don't have Forsaken Monument, then you're just like mana screwed and can't do anything. Why didn't you sacrifice Golden Egg to produce black mana and kill Garrick? We Sorcerer Spyglass Garrick. which was a lot less mana and let us do multiple things that turn. Yeah, I think. All right, we'll keep. I guess we'll keep it. Oh, the idea is so sweet. I really like the idea of it. So mono white, I guess the upside would be you'd have more RAS, cheaper RAS. The downside would be you would not have good removal, targeted removal. I think you can make arguments for a bunch of different colors, I think. Duelist X, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. I think Blast Zone rotated, unfortunately. Or Blast Zone would be perfect if it was still around. What do you think of Unpredictable Cyclone of Standard right now? Not necessarily in terms of competitiveness, but do you think it could win some games? Yeah, I mean, I don't know why not. It feels like a lot of stuff could win games in Standard right now, so. Alright, so opponent is playing Magic. We'll play a Swamp. Pass the turn. Opponent. Alright, so playing the food deck, which I still think is maybe the best deck in Standard. At least some sort of Feasty Troll King deck. I don't know. I found it to be insane. Monument decks are just better in Historic because you get Blast Zone, Karns, and Baby Yugids. Yeah, you definitely get a lot more Planeswalkers in Historic, that's for sure. Well, playing land past the turn. Bad news is, for the food deck, is Ugin is very good against it. It gets rid of the Trail of Crumbs and all the threats, so we might be in pretty good shape here. I mean, this is kind of the dream draw. We get to play Stone Coil next turn, into Forsaken Monument, into maybe Ugin? Yeah, into Ugin. There's a Mammoth, sure. Opponent passes. Well, land. Stone Coil Serpent, X4. Alright, your go, opponent. I guess the one thing we can't really get around is going to be the Great Henge. The Great Henge is definitely frightening. Great Henge gets around Ugin, and we can't ever get it off the battlefield. Yeah, Standard's way, way better than it was, for sure. I've been actually enjoying it. Mono Green is the best creatures plus the best card draw in Magic. What a time to be alive. Yeah, it's been like that for a while now. Green is just so good recently. Ooh, Zerda Crawling Barrens. Yeah, 2 mana for 2 counters is a pretty good deal. Opponent going to draw land. This feels like... Alright. Well, Wicked Wolf sack the food. No card draw. Kills it. Well, we'll see. Opponent hits us to 17. We will Radiant Fountain. Gain some life. Forsaken Monument. And, alright. Oh boy, if they gem raise. If they gem raise, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Land grows it. Hits us. Yeah, 9 down to 10. Well, no gem raiser. They should have gem raised pre-combat. Maybe we okay. Well, life is now good. Ugin, the Spirit Dragon. Sorry, food. Apologies. We will -4. Get rid of the board. Swamp. Stone Coil. X2. Technically a 4/4 to block a questing beast past the turn. Alright. This is where we want to be. Oh, they actually drew it, but it's too late. Wow, that's brutal. Oh, poor opponent. That would have been the perfect top deck last turn. Oh, kill it. Kill it. Ugin. Your face. And now we're just gonna go for lethal. Crawling Barons. Hit you for 8. The clock is on. Thanks for the monument. Kanadu, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. And we got him. That felt really good. I mean, I guess games are okay. Feasting Troll King, that is a good card. But our opponent's just dead, right? They're literally just dead to dead to Ugin? Oh, I'm good, H1. How are you? Or H91. How are you today? Good to see you. Good to see you. Well, that went spectacularly. Now we get to bring in Extinction Event. I still do think there's got to be some other options for this deck. Whirly boy. Well, one thing we've learned is, hey, what's up, awesome dude? Forsaken Monument is pretty crazy when it gets on the battlefield. Like, if we actually get down Monument and untap with it, things go pretty well. I have not played Monument Historic. Is Forsaken Monument worth crafting? Probably not. I mean, to play fun, janky decks, yes. To, like, rank up, I would say no. Like, is this deck bad? No. I think it's probably decent enough, but I would assume that if you have a limited number of wildcards to spend, and your goal is to rank up, there's probably better ways to spend 4 mythic wildcards. But it is definitely fun, and I think the deck that we're playing is reasonably effective. I mean, we're 0-1, so I do like making opponents miserable. Is this inspired by the colorless event deck? I didn't even play that event. Multiple people have asked me that. Apparently there was a deck similar to this in some arena event over the weekend. Ooh, boy. Yeah. Well, one land, no keep. That's the same. Is that exactly the same hand? This feels very familiar. Huh. Okay. Well, you to the bottom, and you to the bottom. Oh boy, that's not good. That's not good at all. Not good at all. I have not played Tron and Modern with Monument, or in Historic. Yeah, I haven't played Monument and Historic at all. Yeah, I don't know about these triobes. The triobe plan, I don't know about that. How do we keep the 5 and 8 drop here? I mean, I think we're up against mono green, so they shouldn't be able to interact. So I think the way we win is just hopefully drawing colorless lands and Forsaken Monument into Ugin. Like that. I think that's our most legitimate pathway to victory. Well, all right, there's colorless land. So it's not fast, but the green deck isn't that fast either. It's not really a stompy deck. Just coming back from school, what's going on? Hey, what's up, Leo? We're playing some colorlessness in standard. Ooh, all right, sure. The Mammoth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's play it anyway. Play to you, Mir? Your go. What's the sweetest deck that y'all have played in standard recently? Have you played anything super sweet? Yeah, we'll look. We're playing just the oh boy, there's the Henge and the Gem Razor. It's pretty good. Yeah, this Great Henge is definitely an issue. Opponent gets and hits us. We're just playing the straight up deck at the moment, but we'll try to do some upgrades. Either after this match or the next match. See what we come up with. Pass the turn. Does it ever get trippy for you thinking about how you've been passively part of a lot of lives for years now? I mean, it definitely is weird. Like, the whole streaming thing. It is pretty, like, just strange and surreal. Oh. Yeah, Great Henge is an issue. How do we ever get rid of a Great Henge? I guess we just don't, and that's bad news. Oh, our friend Mechagodzilla. Well, play the land. Ugin. Gain some life. -4. The henge survives, though, so our opponent's still in business. Budget Magic got you back into Magic? That is amazing. Those are some of my funny, my favorite stories. Actually, I don't think I've told anyone about this. I got an email a few days ago from someone, and I've mentioned before how there's always like in the back of your head when you're playing games and like I love it and it's fun, but you're always wondering like it doesn't matter. At least I am. Like, should I be doing something that is more helpful to people? But I got a message from someone who said, I just wanted to let you know, you don't have to respond to this, but I just wanted to let you know, like, my another monument. Well, hang on. I think if I'm remembering right, their situation was they didn't have parents. Their parents had passed away when they were younger, and they were living with a relative, and that relative passed away, and they were like suicidal and considering just ending it all out of depression. And they said, but I decided I would watch one more of your videos, and just like your positive attitude, it really like it influenced me, and it made me think that maybe things would get better, and I'm still here today. I'm still here today, and you might not realize it, but your content is actually like the reason for that, and stuff like that is just like, I don't know, it's very humbling, but it's, I don't know, it makes you realize that even stuff that you might think doesn't really matter, it really does, and you don't know what you do and how you conduct yourself and how you act, like how that can be influencing other people's lives in ways that you probably don't even realize. And I think that goes beyond content creation. Like, I think that goes to your day-to-day life, because you just really don't know. You might think that but you don't. So anyway, a little bit serious, but reach. I feel like we always hit something absolutely horrible with Mechagodzilla every single time. Why Mechagodzilla? Why do you do this to us every time? Yeah, it's definitely super, super humbling. Love watching streams on YouTube because it makes me forget about problems in life. You just enjoy the moment, have fun. I mean, I think that's a big reason why we play games to begin with, is it's to like have fun and forget things. Ooh! Alright, yeah. Oh no, and they drew Return to Nature? Ugh. Oh, it's an ooze, okay. Gets in an Ugin. Now I guess Ugin dies. Yeah, we're super far behind. The Great Henge is the difference. That's a card we can't answer. I wonder what color combination. You don't get to choose. Mechagodzilla just randomly spins, and you deal with it. Tech Supremo! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup here for you. Thank you. Oh, well, thank you. Hello, thanks for chatting. I appreciate it. Yeah, I wish we could give it death to... Well, sometimes we're begging for a Forsaken Monument. This time it's the opposite. It's exactly the opposite. Oh boy. Well, I mean, I guess we bring in these mythoses. If there was ever a time for mythos to be good, it's probably now. Like, maybe we draw all of our triomes somehow, and we can actually blow up a Great Henge. That would be spectacular. Avian for the 17th month. Welcome back to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup to you for you. Thank you. Yeah, the Greyhenge is it's on the very short list. It's so funny that if you list the best cards in Standard, it always goes back every single time to Eldraine. Like it's just a who's list of. Oh, we're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep this and pray for some good luck. Palladium here into Forsaken Monument would be decent. Well, land go. Come on, land. Come on, land. Ooh, Labyrinth. All right, doing it. Yeah, we'll wait on Stoney. Pass the turn. And what do you think about this? Like 5 years ago, I bought a list from Budget Magic because I had a group of kitchen table players just wanted to have a working deck instead of a pile. That spiraled into an arms race of decks and basically just such upload Mono Green Devotion, Budget Magic, influenced literally months of like 7 people's lives in hundreds of hours. That's definitely crazy. That's super crazy. We're still 0-1. So the record is technically currently correct. All right, no Gem Razor, please. Please, please, please. Bone it. Gem Razor. We can't catch a break. We can't catch a break. Bone it. Gets it, it says. 16. Well, Stone Coil Serpent. Pass the turn. Ooh. Found it, lad. Well, thank you, everyone, for all the super kind, encouraging words. Well, opponent's making some mistake-arinos, so we'll take it. Gem Razor down. Well, okay. That might actually be a huge deal here. Forsaken Monument, please. If they Gem Raze this again, or wilt us or something... Okay, eating things, sure. That's acceptable. Oh, eating things. Okay, we can deal with this. That's fine. No Gem Razor? Oh, yes, eat it. Eat it all. Eat it all, Luz. Eat it all. Izzas, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup here for you. Thank you. Oh, boy, we're going to... Okay. So, 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7. Wow, it's not even great to kick, is it? They have 1 non-basic? That's not worth it. That's definitely not worth it. No way. No, thank you. Well, we will. Let's tome. Tome, gain a couple. Let's tome draw cards, see what we find. Hey, what's up, Jackal Pup? Hello. Maybe they did that on purpose so they could grow their ooze, and then pretended like it was a pun. Alright. Yeah, I guess we pass. Let's pass, and we'll just kill the ooze. About it. Yes. Solemn does seem like it could be a good addition. When we do our upgrades here in a minute. Alright. Boy, opponent's drawn those Gem Razors for days. Sure. Fizzle it. Pout it. Pat. Oh! I don't even know if we play it yet. Let's draw a card. We would have to negative it just to kill Gem Razor, which doesn't feel great. Yeah, let's do this. Even. Gem Razor down. Play some non-basics, opponent. You're making this Myriad Construct so bad. Oh, opponent. Feasty boy. Yeah. Gets a bunch of food. Passes. Now play the Triome. Now we'll Ugin. Gain some life. -6. Get rid of the troll. Okay, pass the turn, and we're seeing the power of Monument. Like, double mana is absurd. It's absurd. Well, I wanted to kick it and make it huge, but we'll probably have to just run it out at some point. Well, it's getting better now. Well, all right, play that. Now that we can draw cards off it, I like it more. Hit ya. Play Myriad Construct. No kicker. Not worth extra mana. Gain a couple life. Get a 6/6. Pass the turn, and we're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. All right. All right. All right. It's happening. About it. Monument time, indeed. Am I a sausage or bacon kind of guy? I like both, but if I had to choose between the two, bacon, I would say. I do like both, though. They're both... The weird thing, I know I'm so picky about food, but I don't know if you could name a breakfast food that I don't like. Like, I could eat breakfast foods every meal of the day. Between, like, bacon and eggs, or just eggs are really good. Breakfast sausage is really good. Waffles are good. Pancakes are good. Cereal, as long as you keep your milk on the side and don't put it on it, is good. Oh, opponent. Opponent, you're going to regret that. Wow! Well, instead of 1/6/6, we get 6/3/3s. In the shame scoop, the Myriad Construct value. Oh man. Opponent ran away in shame. Fruit and yogurt's good. Oh, that was sweet. All right, one more with the unchanged build, and then for the second half of the stream, we will update to whatever y'all want to put in it. Oh, I love milk. I don't like milk on cereal. Cereal on milk, or well, I guess the other way. Milk on cereal, super gross. But milk and cereal separate, but on the same like breakfast table, that's very good. Or just a cup of milk, bacon and milk. Bacon and milk sounds disgusting. What's milk steak? I don't even know what milk steak is. Is that just what it sounds like? That question, this deck is all in on Monument, but it would be worth putting in Monument, Ugin, colorless value land package into a monocolored deck more for value. I guess I could maybe see a... Well, our mana's fine. I could maybe see a world where that was worth it. But I think in general I would say no. Like, I'm sure there are some decks that exist where that would be correct, but I think you need more than just Ugin as a colorless spell to make it worth playing the package in your deck. If you're playing a bunch of colorless creatures, then it probably gets better. Oh boy. Alright, so opponent, milling and roguing. This is... Oh no. Oh no. This is not a matchup that we're actually very set up for at all. Opponent mills and mills. Yeah. I mean, Rogues is a deck that I think is really bad, but if you're not prepared for it, it'll crush you every time. The TJ Henny, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And we are definitely not built in a way that can compete with Rogues. You think Rogues is the best deck at Standard? I think Rogues is like kind of a joke, honestly, but as far as actually being competitive, well, all right. But it does require you playing cards to beat it. Like, if you just play it against a random deck that is not built to play against Rogues, Rogues is great. But if you're playing a deck that is built with Rogues in mind, I think Rogues is somewhere between, like, mediocre and just, like, really bad. That's been my experience with it, at least. Well, I guess we kill it. Go attacking. Now we just do nothing forever, which is pretty bad. Riddle me this. People are okay with rest in peace while it crushes and invalidates graveyards, but why do people cry when Gaia's blessing stops mill? I mean, I think the big difference is rest in peace you have to draw. Like, like I'm trying to even think of how you could compare what Gaia's blessing does to mill with a graveyard haze spell. It would be, I don't even know if there's a good comparison or a way to like even think about it, but it's essentially like imagine there was a card that just sits in your deck and somehow if your opponent tries to do anything with their graveyard, it stops it. That's kind of what Gaia's Blessing does. Gaia's Blessing, you don't even have to, you don't got to draw it. You don't want to draw it. It just sits in your deck. Eventually your opponent mills it and you lose. Opponent gets it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sure. I mean, there's no way I don't think there's any way that this deck beats Rogues in like 1,000 years. So I guess we'd bring in these two Woe Striders, which seems to be maybe a half-hearted attempt to be good against Rogues. Yeah, oh. Well, who knows? Miracles happen. It's possible. You never know. We could have a miracle draw. All right. We'll bring in a bit more removal. And here we go. Hopefully the stream's still on. You think they'll reprint? I mean, I feel like if they reprint Gaia's Blessing, then Mill just like isn't a deck. Which, if you don't want Mill to be a deck, that's fine. But I feel like if Wizards wants Mill to be an archetype, then you probably got to print a softer form of Graveyard Haze. Something like Elixir of Immortality. I think Elixir of Immortality is to Mill what Rest in Peace is to Graveyard decks. I think that would be the way to look at it, I think. Play a land past the turn. Hey, welcome, Skylark Radiant. Good to have you. Opponent, I'm gonna grab and mill. Well, we hit our Woe Strider. Opponent to the bottom. Well, kill the crab for now. Play the Triome. And pass the turn. Guy's busting his Feared Balance card. There are ways to handle it. I mean, ways exist, but in Standard, the ways are not, Alright, opponent's got a random counter. In Standard, there's not a ton of ways. Opponent corrects Fabled Passage. Forever Young's okay. It still just gets countered, though. Well, let's Woe Strider. Keep the graveyard clear. Opponent. I mean, keeping the graveyard clear does... Opponent runs out of Thieves Guild Enforcer. Yeah. And... Okay. So opponent has Drowned in the Lock in hand, but they miscounted, I think is what that felt like. I'm attempting to grow a beard for the first time. Do you have any tips that I should be aware of? It's actually really easy. All you gotta do is not shave. And the beard will naturally grow. I mean, hopefully. Some people can grow better beards than others. I don't know, it must be like a genetic thing or something, but some people just have a rough time with it, but I think it's as simple as, for the most part, it's as simple as just Choosing not to shave. I'll gain some life. Play a monument. Get in with Woe Strider. Opponent takes a beating. All right. I mean, it's kind of coming together. Maybe it's not as bad as we thought. So you want something that uncounterably hinders mill but requires you to spend mana on it. I mean, I don't think it has to be uncounterable. Rest in Peace is it uncounterable. I mean, I like there to be... My preference for formats is I want there to be counterplay to everything, but I also want there to be counterplay to the counterplay. I think, like, uncounterable mill kills would be bad, but uncounterable stopping of a mill kill would also probably be less than ideal. Hey, welcome, Elsevine. How are you? I mean, I don't want it to be uncounterable necessarily. Like, Elixir of Immortality, you have to cast, and it can be countered. Like, I don't know. The uncounterable part's what I'm getting stuck on. I don't think I want it to be uncounterable. I mean, personally, I don't think Mill is very good. Like, I don't think it's like a top tier dominant deck or anything. So I'm not personally all that concerned about it. But if we do decide that we need some sort of mill hate, I would rather have it be something that you have to draw and have to play rather than Gaia's Blessing, which all you got to do is put in your deck. And it doesn't care about colors, doesn't care about anything. You don't even got to draw it. You just stick it in your deck and it essentially beats mill, or it at least makes it way, way harder for mill to do anything. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bloodchief's Thirst. Kill Thieves Guild Enforcer. Woe Strider, number 2. If opponent counters it, it's fine. We'll get it back. All right, there is the Drown in the Lock, which we expected. Well, land Palladium Mirror. Gain some life. Pass the turn. All right. We're kind of getting there. Opponent gets in. Yeah. You gotta send a message sometimes. Yeah, we didn't need to kick it. Opponent gets in. And I mean, I feel like we're in decent shape. Opponent passes. We will get back Woe Strider. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woe Strider number 2, opponent. Do you have more answers? Has another Drown in the Lock. Certainly. Well, we will go to combat. Hit you. Opponent chubs. Down to 6. Well, alright, sure. Play the land. Pass the turn. And I think we got him. I think we might have got there. Arena deck list last week had the secret anti-mill tag of just sideboarding up to 66 cards. And Avada scoops it up. I mean, yeah, you can't sideboard up to more cards. I think it can be a little bit questionable because you need to have a deck that can support it. Like this deck, it's already, I think, too greedy, arguably, on lands. But, like, right on the fringe of being too greedy for what the deck's trying to do. If we just sideboarded in, like, 6 or 8 more cards, this deck's going to get mana screwed like crazy. On the other end, if you're, like, a 28-land ramp deck, then I think sideboarding up more cards can definitely make sense. I don't think Lantern is that great Lantern only hits opposing graveyards. It can't get rid of our graveyard. Alright, this is fine. I mean, maybe it's worth it just to stop the one Luris, but hopefully we can just kill the Luris. No, Triome, go. If it could hit either graveyard, I would be much more hyped about it. About it. Yeah, but Jukabog would be a sweet card to have in Standard. Dumb it up, pass the turn. Opponent's off to a little bit of a slow start. Tap land. Passing. Now, Crawling Barrens. Go. Wow, nothing? Okay. Handful of removal? Is that it? Handful of removal encounters? Get that Luris. Get that Luris. Get that Luris. You gotta be kidding! You gotta be kidding! You have to be kidding! No! No Standard deck has ever played a Thieving Skydiver! Wow, that's insane against our deck! Oh, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous, and that's a thing that people are teching for this? Like, what are you stealing with this? You're gonna spend 14 mana to get a Great Henge, or like 40 mana to get an Embercleave? Why? I mean, it worked. Yeah, I mean, I guess exactly against just Stonecoil Serpent, it's decent. But that's basically it. Like, it's that or bust, or our deck. Yeah, maybe our opponent just forgot to update their deck for the bannings. I mean, it's obviously insane against our deck. Like, no doubt about it. Well, opponent gonna draw a card with what should be our tome that should be giving us land so we can cast our Forsaken Monuments. Lucky Clover's banned, though. Opponent has a Blood Chief's Thirst since they get to draw the extra cards. Yeah, that's pretty good. About it. I can't believe that's the thing that happened. I really can't. Alright, we will draw nothing. Yeah, I mean, I guess this is just, like, game? We can't... Like, if this dies, it's going to start coming back into play with the Luris and stealing more stuff, so... Opponent blocks. And we are back to our traditional Mana Screw situation. Play a Palladium here. Oh, boy. That was the game. That was 100% the game. Cling to Dust. Exiles a card. Opponent. Drawing another card with our Mastermind's Tome. Opponent. Why are the Triumphs in the Mana Maze over a swamp? Only God knows. I don't know. I assume whoever built the deck had a very ambitious plan that involved casting sideboard Mythros of Nethroids full powered by drawing two Triumphs in the same game, which I mean, it seems like that's asking for a lot to go right. I mean, the entire game is, can we kill this Luris? If we can't, then I think we scoop, because our opponent just gets to steal our stuff, so... Opponent found a crab, so they get to mill, so they get to turn on Drown in the lock. Alright. Well... we get rid of the Luris, so the game continues. We get rid of the crab. Go attacking. Opponent's gonna block. And sack. Okay. They must have Aghanim's Awakening, so then we still just lose. Kicker does not influence the CMC. Kicker is kind of just an extra thing. Call the Death Dweller for Luris. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see if we can turn this deck into a functional deck. Before we make some updates and try to make this deck a little bit more playable, as we drop rank brutally, a quick reminder that the sponsor of our show today is Card Kingdom, and if you need some Magic cards, you get them over at cardkingdom.com. So how can... Cat Dreaming, what happens if I copy a kick Blood Chief? Yes, if you copy a kick spell, you copy the kicker as well. Is there any way to make this deck function like an actual Magic deck? So we did get to see, like, so whoever built this deck, the name is on there. I think it's an infamous small Japanese tournament deck, I'm pretty sure. Hesegwada Takado. So the power of Forsaken Monument was clear. What are the problems we had with the deck? Well, one is colorless stuff is pretty not great. Pretty much the way we would win is not because of Myriad Construct or Mega Godzilla or Palladium or Zoko or any of the other colorless stuff. It was pretty much Forsaken Monument into Ugin. So in that sense, it's kind of a little Ugin-y. So the other problem we had is the deck is just cheating on lands like crazy. Like 24 lands in your deck that's trying to cast Ugin. That's a bit rough. So we gotta add at least one more land. Hagra's Mauling doesn't even really count as a removal spell for the most part because we pretty much just always have to play it as a land because we're just constantly mana screwed. So I think the deck definitely needs more land. At least one and maybe two. Could add a couple more MDFCs. That might be the way to go. Is there any colorless stuff that could actually be worth it in this deck? Like what? So Forsaken Monument into Ugin. Mechagodzilla is just a constant disappointment. It always seems like it should be awesome, and it never is. Well, everyone wants to see Solemn, so I don't mind putting Solemn in. I mean, Solemn's fine. Ramping is good. So Solemn, I mean, it is one of the better colorless creatures. Skyclave Relic. I don't think it's actually... I'm a little skeptical. It does add colorless mana, so it actually feels pretty bad. If it added colorless mana, it might be better, actually, which is kind of weird. Normally you want it the opposite, but in this deck... I mean, Spark Cutter's okay. Speaking of disappointing, I guess all the War of the Spark Planeswalkers rotated, which is part of it. Yeah, there's not that many colorless... There's not that much colorless stuff, is there? There's just not that many options. So I guess the deck actually is... When it enters a battlefield, if you control 2 or more non-land, non-token permanents with the same name, create a 4/4 construct. The Jimothy! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you. Lithoform is sweet, but we just don't have anything that's very good to copy. Like, legendary. I guess Solemn's fine. So let's go down, I guess, Golden Egg. What a top-heavy curve, too. If we're going Solemns, we probably got to go down a couple constructs. We can't just have all 4-drops. That'd be problematic. Jousting Dummy. Prismite. Yeah, the colorless cards. I wonder if you could do an aggro. I mean, I don't think it'd be this deck, but you could play, like, a bunch of these 1-drops. Ginger Brutes, Inquisitive Puppets. Almost like a Tempered Steel style deck. As far as lands, Animal Sanctuary, Field of Ruin, but we don't have anything. Well, we're gonna go down these Triomes, which felt pretty bad. Go down the triomes. Go up. Unnordered Shores feels good. That can add black in a pinch, and it is colorless. That's almost like a dual land in our deck. And then Swamp? Maybe? Actually, maybe... What other MDFCs can we play? We could also... can we play Castle Lockwain? Probably not. Malakari Burr seems bad. I mean, maybe it's just more Maulings? Oh, we took out the Maulings? We have the same number of lands again? Wait, where's... Oh, okay, it's down here. Yeah, let's... Maybe we just go a full set of Maulings. And then we have more lands. We've had some good Bolt Land moments. I don't know if we've ever... It's not like we've played too many decks built around them. Is there anything else we can do in the sideboard? Like, what do we do against the Rogue deck? The 2 Woe Striders are good. But is that really all we got going for us, is 2 Woe Striders? Apparently. Maybe Cling to Dust over Soul Guide Lantern? Mythos of Nethroi. That does not feel great. Alright, let's... Maybe like this? I don't know if this is better or not. We could also try other colors. I mean, Solemn does seem good. I do like the Solemns. We'll see. And we do have more lands, which that was our biggest issue, is just being constantly mana screwed. So what would red offer Shoreline? So you probably have like, say if it switched colors, you'd maybe have 8. You'd probably have 8 slots, which probably has to be spent on removal. I think, at least for the most part. I don't think Skyclave Relic is good because it doesn't make colorless mana. The problem with Iron Crag Feet, while Rampion Ugin is cute, I think the issue is it costs 3 red, and that is asking a lot for a deck that might have 10-ish colored sources. So that would probably be the challenge, is can you actually cast Iron Crag Feet at all? Yeah, Murderous Rider could be worse sideboard slots. Yeah, I think that might be worth considering. Palladium Mirror, we want a lot of colorless stuff. That's kind of what we need, so I think for the most part it's okay. It can do explosive things, but in some ways it's an inclusion of necessity more than anything. Well, Palladium Mirror, go. I kind of feel like people scry too aggressively with Tome. And they should be getting card draw value out of it. Vote it. Are you killing our Palladium Mirror? Alright, Murderous Rider, sure. Temerat. Yeah, I mean, being able to exile stuff from the graveyard, kind of like a little bit like a black scavenging ooze. I think that could be worth considering. Now let's Solemn. Get a land. Now we need our Forsaken Monument. Hey, what's up, Diva? How are you? I know, every time you scry, everyone just, like, scries, and then they scry to the top half the time. I'm like, boy, I don't feel like you're getting full value. You could be drawing cards there rather than just scrying to the top anyway. Innkeeper. Whew. Can we get the mana for an Ugin and cast the Ugin? Vote it. Ooh, alright. That's a bit frightening. I guess we can stop it with Labyrinth, but that's a lot of mana. Opponent gets in, it's us down to 13. 1, 2, 3. Well, pretty depressing that we might be trading this with a Skyclave Shade, but that is the world we live in at the moment. Opponent. Fabled Passage. Cracks it. Leave our servant alone. Is Band Bracket back tomorrow? I believe so. I gotta... Oh, no. No, no, no. Oh, my goodness. What a hand. Yeah. Oh, boy. Well, yeah. Then we're super duper dead. Hagra Mauling. I mean, I guess technically we can play a swamp. Play Stonecoil Serpent. Oh, not a good spot to be in, though. Not at all past the turn. About it. Seriously. Seriously. Well, oh, this poor deck. Oh, it's so janky. Well, okay. Eliminate and I guess Extinction Event in. Couple Mecha Godzillas out. Do we even have enough colorless cards for this to matter? Yeah, Golgari Adventures is definitely a good deck. It's definitely proven itself to be very solid. What would you play in a green version of this deck, Azenbull? Y'all and your scrying, seriously. I think you might be overreacting to an opponent having just their very ideal draw. Well, that's not a keep. Alright, sure. Sure. Well, yeah, here we go. This hand's pretty bad. Add red for Valakut Awakening, searching for Monument, and also lands Shock and Burn spells. Yeah, I could do something like that. Well, I mean, it's obviously a janky deck. It's a mono-colorless Forsaken Monument deck. So, it's pretty far outside the norms of what is good in Standard. So, you gotta expect when you play janky decks that some of them are going to be janky. Infamous small Japanese tournaments have a pretty hit or miss record. Sometimes they're super sweet, other times they're super janky. They're usually fun though. Like that's usually something different going on at least. I don't think you can play Banishing Light because of Ugin. That's kind of the drawback. Ugin doesn't do well with colored permanents that got to sit on the battlefield. So that would be my concern with white, is potentially lacking removal that works with Ugin. Red, you could get burn-based removal, and I guess card filtering. Blue, you could play like Sublime Epiphanies, but you definitely lose access to cheap removal. And then, is that all the colors? Green, I don't really know what green would give. Let's play the Construct. At least if our opponent kills it, we're going to get a bunch of 1/1s, which is good. I feel like Myriad Construct should actually be a pretty good card. I feel like going 2 colors is probably really difficult. We've been color screwed to be able to like kick a Bloodchief's Thirst as it is. So I feel like if we go 2 colors, well, that works out. Thank you, opponent. A lot of people do punt into Myriad Construct. That's for sure. Well, land and Stone Coil X5. Can we get a monument? Monument would be absurdly good here if we could find it. Get it, hit ya. Monument. Monument. When is the next time you play Historic on stream? I don't know. I've definitely been enjoying playing Standard lately. So that is pushed Historic down the rankings a bit. I mean, I'm sure I like Historic too, so I'm sure we will do some more. All right, opponent has another removal spell. And a Questing Beast. And a big attack. Well, Crawling Barrens. Kill Questing Beast. Hit our opponent. Pass the turn. I built this Yarion artifact pile. Ooh, let me see, Skylark. Prudence. Duress, yeah. We got nothing. And a Lovestruck Beast. Opponent gets it. I'll play Solemn. Get a land. I mean, we're going to get to the point where if we draw a Nukin, we can play it, which would be good. We still haven't found a monument. That seems like, I mean, that's about the story of this deck, too, is if you don't have a monument, the cards are really underpowered. If you do have a monument, they're very overpowered to good, but there's not that many monuments. Spelled it. Skyglaive Shade. Oh, Shimmer Yarion looks spicy. Shimmer Dragon's definitely a card that I like. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, let's kill it. Kill Obstruct Beast, draw a card. We got the mana if we draw an Ugin, and Ugin does essentially just win the game. We draw. Yeah, alright. Ooh. Well, Stone Coil X6. Those are good draws. Tome's also very good. Stone Coil X6, Tome. Pass the turn. Okay. All right, look out about it. Oh, we're doing things. We're doing it. The snake has arrived. Please no Murderous Rider. We need our snake. I think this time we are going to scry, because 4 life might actually matter here. Opponent. Passing. Innkeeper. Do you ever play Grim Tutor in here, since it's a key card swing in short count? Wait. Do you ever play Grim Tutor in here, since there's a key card that swings in short count? I mean, could. I have not. Now, let's Solemn. We did add more black mana, so you might actually be able to cast Grim Tutor. Yeah, let's just pass. I mean, I could see it being interesting to try at least. Opponent. Lovestruck Beast, gonna start drawing cards. We also get to start drawing with Bonder's Enclave, which is good. Yeah, Innkeeper, draw a card. Well, buckle up, it might be a grind. Opponent. Yeah, black mana has been a pinch, but we did add a bit more, so hopefully it's less of a problem. Kings of Sharks, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, Animal Sanctuary we don't have any animals to do anything with it. Yeah, this might go for a minute now. Order of Midnight to get back Questing Beast. Well, we will scry. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Draw a card. Opponent gets Questing Beast. And passes. Well, Labyrinth. Kill Innkeeper. Draw a card. Pass the turn. Ooh, all right, so we know a questing beast is coming. We can use it to grow our goat token. Yeah. Ooh. Well, that's a good draw. That's a real good draw. Huh. Okay. Yeah. Okay, more bad lands. Will we ever draw a real magic card? Block. I mean, we're gonna need to draw new again. We can't keep drawing lands. Every Blazer, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, there's a monument. Now that our board has been wrathed. And a labyrinth. Well, let's draw a card. And I think that's just game now. Ugh. Not the optimal time to draw 5 lands in a row. Yeah, I mean that does it. Oh boy. Oh, so bad, so bad. Our rank crashing. Ugh. Yeah, so this must have been one of those 8-player tournaments. That's how the infamous small Japanese tournaments get ya. It's a top 8, but when you top 8 with an 8-player tournament, I mean, any blocker doesn't matter though with a questing beast in hand. There's Labyrinth costs 5 mana each to activate, remember. So we weren't especially close to activating two Labyrinths. And remember, our opponent had Questing Beast in hand. Well, you have to tap the Labyrinth too, so it's 4 plus tapping a land in Labyrinth. Well, play a tome, pass the turn. I'm pretty sure we were dead to Questing Beast. Is Questing Beast in your calculations? Well, tome 2, pass the turn. Opponent. So, looks like blue-white control. Ugh, Yeah, we don't have much that's, I mean, I guess we don't have much that's good against any deck in specific. We're just mostly fully on the Jankum out plan, it seems like. Well, pass the turn. If our opponent's going to leave up mana, we can draw cards with Tome. There's Extinction Events in the sideboard. Omen of the Sun. Okay. So we have a little bit of discard in the sideboard. Opponent. Yeah, see, we wasted so much value scrying those lands to the top. Like, it does nothing. I guess you get some peace of mind knowing that you looked, but I'll draw a card. Draw a card. Untap. Radiant Fountain. Tome. Pass the turn. I mean, we're drawing cards for days. Omen of the Sea, so there's going to be a Yarion coming at some point. Questing Beast is legendary, yeah. But there wasn't a questing beast on the battlefield. I don't, maybe I miscalculated. I'm pretty sure we were just, like, literally dead. I wasn't trying to early concede there. I thought we were just, like, literally dead on board. But it's possible I miscalculated. That would never happen. Tometron is here. I guess we keep taking up wood because we might need to gain life at some point. Alright, Labyrinth. Play solid. Alright, there's counter number 1. Well, pass the turn. If we draw enough cards, we can fight through the counters just by brute force card draw. Opponent gonna get in and hit us. Down to 18. Well, draw a card. Untap. Play a Labyrinth. Probably play Stone Coil, I guess. Play Stone Coil X5? Actually, let's go X4. X4 and we can play around another Mystical Dispute. No, Stone Coil X4. Pass the turn. Is this deck mono black or is it black brown? I mean, it's essentially black brown. It's really very close to mono brown. The core is mono brown, but a little bit of black save removal. There's not many colorless utility spells in Standard. And in our current format, I think you probably need more than just Ugin. Glass Casket, gonna hit our Stone Coil. Boy, finding a way to resolve Ugin would be spectacular. Opponent gets in, hits us. Well, we will draw a card. Drop to 20. Untap. Play a land. Palladiumir. Palladiumir. Mana for days. We still haven't found a monument either. Pass the turn. I mean, the tomes have been good with us actually drawing cards. In the early days of Magic, well, there it is. In the early days of Magic, artifacts had brown borders. So that's where the mono brown name came from. Opponent. Yeah. Well, the bad news for our opponent is, I think this means we just Ugin them, right? Like, they tapped out. Or tapped down, at least. Sure. Gets back stuff. But there's bad news in Yorion-Ville, and that is, we have a Ugin. And our opponent does not have mana. Sure. All of this is acceptable. To the top, yeah. Well, we untap. Oh, boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, boy. Even better, the monument is here. Forsaken Monument. Labyrinth. Ugin. Gain some life. And win the game. Ugin, -5. Get them all. Get back a Palladiumir. And all of our opponent's hard work going for naught. Oh, down to 20. Pass the turn. Now what? I'm not going to feel bad about getting a Yorion player. Yarion's really on the rise. Like, just in the last couple days, people have started playing Yorion like crazy. About it. Yeah, that's... I do kind of hate Ugin, though, in all honesty. Like, it does really just punish you for playing Magic. Sure. Opponent Raz. Yeah. Yeah, I do dislike Ugin, but This is a cool shell to play it in, at least, or a unique shell compared to just traditional ramp. I'll hit ya, play a land. We don't have any crawling barons? That's awkward. Well, draw a card. Draw a card. Solemn. Gain some life. I mean, Forsaken Monument is pretty insane on the battlefield. It would be interesting to try in waste formats. Like, when we could actually play waste, it seems like it'd be even crazier. Could you imagine being able to tutor out, like, a waste with Solemn? That'd be really sweet. Yeah, we could use a crawling. Oh, no, opponent. No. They're going to think they're safe, and we got another one in hand. Oh, I'm sorry. Now I feel bad. I feel like a dirty Ugin player. Vanishing Light. Oh, no, opponent. No, not like this. Not like this. Oh, well, I feel a concession might be... Or we don't even have to. We can just replay it all. We just keep drawing the same card, so... Monument, Part 2. How about Ugin Part 2? Try to Vanishing Light us, will ya? Go to combat. Hit ya. We drew them both in a row, too. The Bent Fun. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big soup cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bolt ya. Pass the turn. Crawling Bears would be really sweet in this shell, because we could pump it a lot. Wow, opponent's not giving up? Why are you not giving up? I'll draw a card, gains of life. Up to 30. Mono, colorless, life gain. Another, oh, these Blood Chiefsters. Well, draw another one. Oh, wrong land. Oh, okay. I'll gain some life. Go to combat. Attack. Hit ya. Opponent. Drops to 6. Ugin. Down to 3. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Alright. Let's go for the biggest. Actually, no, we have Bonder's Enclave. Just kidding. 1, 2. Alright, we wanna turn on Bonder's Enclaves. So let's go 8. Stonecoil X8. Gain some life. And opponent scoops it up. I was gonna make the biggest. I was gonna make the biggest Stonecoil, but I can't pass up the chance to draw cards. Who do you think I am? Oh. What is our record since we updated? Are we 0-1? This deck, I have been slacking off on updating the record. I think we're 0-1 since we changed things. Big Money plays here. Play Monument and Historic together with Nissa and Dryad. Now you're tapping your Radiant Fountain Forest for colorless mana, adding 3 mana total. Ooh, that would be spicy. That would be very spicy. It definitely is sweet with, like, Pain lands and so forth. There are some, like, colorless colored dual lands. Standard doesn't have them, but they do exist. Well, alright. Agonizing Remorse in. Mauling Myriad Construct. Couple of Blood Chiefs Thirst out. Running like that. So basically, we cross our fingers, hope our opponent taps out when we resolve an Ugin. Hey, see you, Skylark. Thanks for hanging out. Have a wonderful evening, whatever you may be doing. Yeah, standard mana, it's been decent. Oh, Mishra's Workshop. Is Mishra's Workshop legal in Commander? I guess it probably is. I hadn't really thought about it, but I guess it is. Not great for budget decks. Well, tap land, go. Radiant Fountain. Remorsia. Oh. Jeez. 2 Brazen Borrowers. In Arca. Well, I guess we gotta get rid of Elspeth Conqueror stuff. Ooh, that's scary. Gonna watch the Bills game at 5 p.m. Yeah, we, after the stream wraps up, I gotta upload the podcast, and then after the podcast, I will probably put on the game as I'm also doing some other things. Alright, opponent runs out or no, man? I thought they might hold out until after they cast their Archon, but yeah. So you know they're going to be able to bounce our monuments. Booted. Blaze land. Ooh, tapped. All right. Borrows Palladium here. Hits us, sure. Well, Palladium here. Radiant Fountain. Go. I mean, eventually we're going to get down this monument, and then look out. We took the Triomes out because they felt pretty bad. Opponent, Skyclave Apparition, sure. Our opponent is really annoying us. Well, Labyrinth. Forsaken Monument. Go. Well, we know this can get borrowed. It does dodge Skyclave Apparition. Opponent is getting low on cards. Where's our Ugin? Yeah, we replaced him with Swamps and a couple more Hagra's Mauling, so we had more lands altogether. They gotta bounce it, right? I mean, if they don't bounce it, that's great. Wow, they let us untap with it. Interesting. Okay. I'll play a Swamp. Hagra Mauling. Kill Archon. Mecha Godzilla. Gain some life. Stone Coil Serpent. Gain some life. Hexproof. Menace. It's always Menace or Reach. It's never Hexproof right off the bat. I feel like maybe Arita's program did not give you Hexproof. Has anyone ever just spun Hexproof on the first spin? Is that a thing that has ever happened? Phone it. Looking at our monument. Thinking about bouncing it. Yeah, I mean, Menace that's okay. Alright, so there's the borrowing of the monument. Interesting attack. Well, monument. Oh, they drew the counter. Okay. Spin into lifelink. Menace is still not that good, though. They just double block. Yeah, no attacks. Pass the turn. Oh! Alright, Yarion. Blinks. We get a token temporarily. Returns. Gets rid of our Stone Coil. Yeah. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Monument. Solemn. Get a land. Something good. All right, add Reach to the party. So, question for you, chat: have you been keeping up on Commander Legends leaks? I'm genuinely curious. Like, so when something like the Commander Legends leaks happen, do you actively like search them out? Look at them if you happen to just like come across them somewhere, or do you actively avoid them? Trying to avoid them? Kinda. Checking on reprints. Yeah, reprints are definitely potentially relevant financially. Like, I will say, if someone offers to sell you a 3 visits for 200 and some dollars in the next couple weeks, I would say no. I won't tell you why, because I don't want to give anything away. But if someone comes up to you tomorrow like, "Hey, I got this great deal on 3 visits," you should probably say no. I don't think our opponent read all of our Mecha Godzilla. Oh, they top decked another one? Oh my god, this is getting silly. This is getting silly. Wow. All right. Wow, opponent is the world's best brazen borrower drawer, that's for sure. That much we have learned. Well, go attacking. We're the aggro now. We ran him out of action. Finally. Will it be enough? We'll see. Can we find an Ugin? If it's Ugin, it's game. It's game, it's game, it's game. Passively avoiding them. I'll avoid them, but it's also sometimes my job. Try to avoid them, also sometimes my job to look at them. Yeah, that, oh. Oh! Oh, opponent! How? How every time? All right, opponent. With the big attack. Hits us to 21. Oh, Bonder's Enclave. Draw a card. All right, more lands. Pass the turn. All right. Opponent runs out of Brazen Borrower. Sure. Untaps. And plays an island. Gets in. Well, we will Labyrinth it. Eddie Skinny! Welcome to the... Oh, no! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Oh, no. Don't flood us like this. Oh, they're flooding us like this. Solemn. Gain some life. Get a land out of the deck. Where's our I win? We have so many I win cards. We have so many cards that just literally say, like the Ugins. The Ugins win us a game. Opponent gets to start scrying, though. So they're going to find something. If they find a Yarion, it gets fairly bad. 2 to the bottom. All right, not dead yet. Opponent untaps. Can we draw an Ugin? We haven't drawn any of our card draw artifacts either. Opponent. Okay, glass casket's not what we were worried about. Sure. Okay, Ugin. Opponent, getting frisky. Well, yeah. You're already Arion for now. Drop to 20. Tome. Well, play Tome. Gain some life. Draw a card. Draw a card. Mecha Godzilla. Gain some life. Palladium Mirror. Gain some life. Who? We're fighting the good fight. MTG gets nothing. Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Spin into Vigilance. Vigilance might be even worse than other possibilities. Go attacking. Opponent, vlogs. Doing a little chumperito. Oh, we're trying hard. Opponent, gonna scry. We've drawn a lot of cards. Oh no, they leave a card to the top. That's not good. That's bad news. That's real bad news. Podcast goes up. Okay. It's just an omen for more redraws and more scrying. Podcast goes up as soon as the stream ends, so it'll be up. Half hour, 45 minutes, something like that. I record the podcast pre-stream. Immediately go to the stream. Oh, okay. Immediately go to the stream and then upload it after the stream. Well, draw a card. Well, I mean, another tome's okay. That's more card draw. Tome, gain some life. I mean, when we have a tome out, we have so much mana. It's ridiculous. Opponent hits a negate. Sure. Well. Bonder's Enclave. Draw a card. If we ever hit an Ugin, the game is over. Crawling Barrens. Kick it. Gain some life. Opponent runs out of Brazen Borrower. That doesn't matter. Myriad Construct. It's pretty big. Go to combat. Spin into Trample. Now we're going to keep attacking. If they want to kill a Solemn, we're fine with that. Whew. Opponent blocks. Yeah, we'll kill Yarian, I guess. Opponent goes to 17. We pass the turn. What do they find? Can we close it out? What's the point of waiting till after the stream? Oh, opponent finds an Archon. Well, it gets edited while I'm streaming. So it usually isn't done until around when I finish streaming anyway. So that is the biggest reason. The secondary reason is I'm the one that uploads it. and it's hard, well, impossible? At least hard to upload something while you're also streaming for me. My internet doesn't handle it very well. Anna Buganet, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. Well, grow our Barrens a bit. Enclave, draw a card. I mean, we've drawn half of our deck now officially. Solemn. Tome, draw a card. We do draw a bunch of cards once we get going. Bloodchief's Thirst. I'll play Bonder's Enclave. Enclave. Draw a card. Solemn. Gates of Life up to 32. Sure. Bloodchief's Thirst. Kick it. Kill the Archon. And a bonus scoops it up. I mean, that was pretty good. That was not bad at all. Do I check my Discord messages often? Ooh, not as often as I should, Nessa. Will you send me another message, and I'll make sure to look for it after the stream in just a little bit. Hey, what's up, dog? How are you? Good to see you, Dogamyth. Thirst on the Construct. Yeah. Oh, we could have made a bunch of tokens. You're right. You are correct. All right, let's do one more. We'll see. Probably one more, and then I'm gonna go upload the podcast. And then we'll go from there. But we'll see. If it's a quick one, maybe a couple more. That was actually a pretty interesting game, and our deck actually did sweet things. Like that was pretty impressive. Hey, thank you, Nessa. Yeah, I'll make sure to check for it. Ooh, that's not ideal. Hey, CIM Street, have a great night at work, or day, depending on where where in the world you are, I guess. What's the score for the deck? So I think since we updated it, we're 1-1, which obviously, not, I mean, I think this is the definition of a semi-competitive deck. Like when things go well, it can do really sweet things, but when things don't go well, it can be pretty bad. It is basically standard mud. Hey, what's up, Dairy Zero? How are you? All right, opponent, getting the ramp on. Fidget Z, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big cheer for you. Thank you. So, opponent, teamer ramp. Interesting. Well, come on, one time. One time just spin into hexproof on the first shot. Flying. Never. I don't think it's possible. I think Arena's programmed to not ever let it spin into hexproof on the first time. Found it, tap land. Well, Myriad Construct, no kicker. Flying first strike, alright. We're like 2/3 of the way towards building a Baneslayer Angel. Found it, Lotus Cobra. Land, extra mana. Cultivate. Sure. I mean, we just gotta beat him down. That's our game plan. Try to beat him down. Vertiman! Welcome to the Visual. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. About it. Visionary number 2. Well, alright. Hey! Flying first strike hexproof. Alright, we'll take it. Attack. Opponent blocks and blocks. Okay. Mechagodzilla's doing it. It's finally doing it. Well, play another Myriad Construct. So this is basically the Omnath deck, but without Omnath. Like, Genesis Ultimatum can still combo off. Thankfully, we're pretty good against Ugin. But yeah, this is basically the same deck, but lacking the ban cards. Well, ban card mostly. Opponent. Oh boy. Here comes the Scoots. Oh yeah, we're probably done. Skill Swarm is a finisher if you can make enough land drops, and opponent's gonna make a lot of land drops. Visionary draws a card. Ugin. I guess we're not even close to enough mana for Ugin. Cast a Bone Crusher. Well, Solemn. Get a land. Swamp. Tome. Combat. Flying, first strike, lifelink, and trample added to the mix. So the issue we have here is, we can't cast an Ugin even if we find it. Our opponent might be able to build a lethal board of Scoots. I mean, you can just kill a Scoot. We don't have a Scoot, or a removal spell for Scoot. If we draw Ugin, all this goes away. Seagate Restoration to draw some cards. And I mean, really, the power of this, I would say, would be more based on Let's scry. Well, we do need... Land Ugin would win us this game. That's what we want. So there's the land. We're going to draw it off the Solemn. So that's 8 mana. Upkeep. Scry for Ugin. Come on, Magic Gods. Oh, watch him have a counter. Watch him have a counter. Oh, no counter. No counter. 3. Headya. Whoa, it worked out. Spin it. Attack him. To 1. If we hit the +1/+1 counter, we would have won. We could have tried to, like, attack first and see if they didn't block. And then maybe the lightning bolt win. Opponent scoops it up. Take it down. The deck thing Omnath, man. Okay. Whew. Wow. Well, I will say, those were both scries to the top with Maze Mind's Dome. That card's just, I mean, it's so bad. It's so bad. Always scry to the top. Never actually drawing his cards. That was a perfect example. Scry, it's a land. Scry, it's an Ugin. So bad. So bad. Alright. We want to be able to kill... Actually, we probably want Agonizing Remorses. We'll go down a Construct. We'll go down a Construct. Boy, it's hard to sideboard out too much, really. Alright, bring in some discard. Run it like that. No, I mean, it is very good. But we were talking about how people tend to scry with it all the time. And I like it better if you can draw with it. Shiva Dragon. We're counting on Hagra's Mauling as our land drops, though. So I don't think we can just take them all out, because they are part of our land plan. And we'll put a land at the bottom. Trust the Magic Gods that our mana works out. Shivan Dragon! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, Swamp Go. Ember Blue. So many subs tonight. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, kill the Cobra. Still gotta kill the Cobra. I mean, I feel like Cobra has ended up in a pretty fair place now that Omnath is banned. Like, I don't even know if it's really in the conversation for something that could potentially need to be banned anymore. We might have just moved past that with the banning. Hopefully, okay, that's fine. Wouldn't mind another black mana, but we can get rid of, like, a Genesis Ultimatum, which is good. Yeah, that's mind-blowing. 85,000 followers is, like, truly mind-blowing. Thank you so much, everyone. Well, Agonizing Remorse. Oh, sneaky, sneaky. Well, Mega Godzilla. Reach! That's the same as last time! That's the same as last time. Ugh. Out of so many possibilities. And now we're going to get Genesis Ultimatum and lose? Ugh. Negate, eh? Well, that sets us back. Land! We need a land for this Forsaken Monument. Please, please, please. Opponent cycles the Triumph desperately, trying to find action. What do they find? I mean, they just have haymakers like crazy. It's a beanstalk giant. Yeah. Can we draw land for Forsaken Monument? Please, Magic Gods, please. Hits us. 17. And alright. Palladiumir, go. Opponent. I mean, we know it. Best they have... Oh. Yeah. Well, those are good draws. We draw land couple hours on the late side for this Forsaken Monument. I guess we were on the mulligan. Opponent. Thinking. I mean, yeah, this is super over. We get lightning bolted. Plays a beanstalk giant. We don't have a way to kill this. Hits us. And it's a solemn. Alright. Yeah. Well, Ugin's not that great against our deck, but when we're mana screwed, it's very good. That was kind of the issue there. Like, we couldn't actually play anything to pressure it, so eh. I swear Mechagodzilla always ends up hitting Reach. I swear. Are you going to try and brew a historic or modern version of this deck? I mean, we might try a historic version at some point. I think modern... Ugh. Oh, we got no luck. Well, alright. Go. Mull to 5 on the play. Magic gods, go. Go, Ulu! Welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you so much for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Thank you. About to blaze a tap lad. Well, Bonder's Enclave. Go. Yeah, in Modern, I think it would just be a Tron deck for the most part. Well, alright. If this is Reach again, I swear. Okay, first strike. So not Reach, but never Hexproof. Has anyone ever spun a Hexproof on the first try? I'm actually curious. Opponent. Enjoying their full hand of cards. Ramps with a Beanstalk Giant. Playing land. Go to combat. Hexproof on the second try. Play Palladium here. Pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No monument. Still 2 lands and a living Palladium here away from Ugin. Ugh, 5 cards is tough. It definitely is. Cultivate for our opponent. Get some lands. And has removal. Well, Crawling Barrens. Stone Coil X5. Spin into Menace. Hit ya. Well, the little Mechagodzilla that could. I don't think Death Touch is an option. Flying first strike. Oh, it is. Death Touch, Hexproof, Lifelink, Menace, Reach, Trample, Vigilance, +1/+1 counter. There's the Terror of the Peaks. That's going to be an issue. I'll go attacking. Opponent goes to 6. But how do we not lose to this Bone Crusher Terror of the Peaks? Ugh. No. Oh, yeah, we're super dead. All right, Terror of the Peaks. Number 2, kill Stone Coil. Well, we actually put up a good fight for being on a 5-card hand. We got this. Yeah, now narrator voice comes in and said he didn't have it. Opponent, Visionary. Gonna deal a bunch of damage. I mean, I think we're just literally dead to looking at our opponent's hand. Like, this is 16. We can't play Ugin. It's straight up Maze Mind's Tome. I mean, we'll play it and we'll draw a card. I mean, we made our opponent sweat on the Mull to 5, and we'll die with 3 Ugins in hand. All right, that was a quick one. One more. Last match of the stream. Can we go out on a high note rather than a Mull to 5? And then I got to go upload the podcast. So one more chance for this deck that has proven itself to be super janky. So I would say, now that we played a bunch of games with this, can you win now and then with this deck? You can. Can it do some cool things? It can. Is it a deck that I would tell you to run out and spend your wild cards on because you're going to rank up with it and like become wealthy in arena gems? No, probably not. The original build did not feel like it had enough lands, so we added more lands to it, so hopefully it does now. But, yeah, the original build, Mana Screw was a pretty constant issue. Well, alright, see what our opponent's up to. But I think the biggest issue with the deck is just, it's a Forsaken Monument deck. And it's playing a bunch of bad quote-unquote cards because they're good with Forsaken Monument, which means when we have a Forsaken Monument, our deck's insane, but when we don't have a Forsaken Monument, we're playing Mechagodzillas and hoping that it and Palladium actually get the job done, which is asking for a lot. What if you're strictly looking to have fun? I mean, does the deck look fun to you? If it looks fun to you, then get it. Fun is very subjective. Like, trample. All right. Not hexproof, but not reach. I would say, how many wild cards is this deck? I would guess, considering the amount of rare utility lands the deck needs, I would guess. So it's 8 mythics and 39 rares. I think if budget is any amount of a concern, I would say you could probably spend that amount of wild cards and get a deck that was more fun, from my perspective. But fun is super subjective. If this just looks super fun to you, then spend your wild cards on it. For me, fun is blood mooning people on turn 1, when a lot of people think that should be banned out of Magic and not exist. So fun, it's one of those in the eye of the beholder things. Hey, what's up, Cy? Good to see ya. Opponent gonna hit us for 7? That's a lot of damage. I don't play a Solemn. Oh, is this is the same deck we played last round, isn't it? Well, Mechagodzilla's Revenge. Kill the Cobra. Can we spin something relevant with the Mechagodzilla? It is... Oh, +1/+1 counter. Alright, well, hit you. Down to 13. Thoughts on the Extra Life Secret Lair fetch land price? Feels awkward that Women's Day was 5 cards for 50 with $25 donated, but this is 4 for 60 with Wizards Keep Big 30. What actually changed? Well, isn't that the same percentage, though? Like, $25 out of 50 is the same percentage as 30 out of 60. Like, essentially half of it's going to charity and half of it's going to Wizards. Like, that's my understanding of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, let's kill the mammoth. Go to combat. Spin into... Ooh, lifelink. All right. Hit ya. Down to 7. And let's just Stone Coil. We might be able to close it out next turn. This at least means if our opponent Genesis ultimatums, they're going to have to hit well or they just die. So I think that the percentage is the same. Ooh, did they hit well enough? Maybe. Alright. Gets 1 mana. And counting. Trample, First Strike, Lifelink. So opponent blocks. Oh, go to combat. Oh, Menace. Is that lethal? I think that's lethal. Did our Mechagodzilla win us a game? No, 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 it's Pun Menace. It's Pun Menace. Wait, oh no, it doesn't. They go to 1. Alright, Pona. Oh, Mechagodzilla was almost good. Pona goes to 1. We will. Stone Coil X 3. Maze Bites Tome. Pass the turn. Oh no! I mean, we kill them next turn if they don't kill us. I actually. So why is the extra life secret lair drop more? Because it's got way better cards in it. I mean, the way I look at it is like the International Women's Day drop, the one that was sold for 50 with 25 going to charity, like that was a pretty low value secret lair. I remember I calculated at the time and I was like, ugh, like that's like $20 of cards or something. Why would I spend $50 for that outside of just like trying to be charitable? This one is kind of the opposite. Like this, oh no. This one is the opposite. This one, yeah. Oh no. We got so close, but now I think we're going to lose. Well, playing the monument. But our opponent has all the mana in the world. And they're at 1 life. Our Mechagodzilla just not good enough. This one is so $60 altogether with 30 going to charity. And you're getting like $100 worth of cards. So I actually think this is like a really solid secret lair drop. And I thought the International Women's Day one was a pretty lackluster, not very good secret lair drop. All right, opponent's running out their stuff. I mean, we can kick it, although unfortunately our opponent only has... Our opponent only has 3 lands. Ugh. I'll scry to the bottom, block. Draw a card. Scry. Land to the bottom. Play a solemn. Get a land. Kill a beanstalk giant. Pass the turn. We're holding on just barely. Opponent gets in. We will block, draw an extra card. I mean, the International Women's Day drop was bad in the sense that it was very low value, I think, right? Like, what was the most valuable card in the International Women's Day drop? Wasn't it like a $5 card or something? Or maybe like $10 card? Awkward. Well, draw a card, gain some life. It's a tome. Play the tome. Draw a card, gain some life. Mechagodzilla. Spin. Reach. Reach! It's always reach. It's always reach. Pass the turn. Oh, and now there's an Ugin on our opponent's side. Opponent. Why can we never find an Ugin? Like, ugh, that is That is a problem. Llanowar Visionary draws a card. Land. Gain some life. Opponent's the Ugin one. Yeah. Ugh. Opponent goes attacking. Who'll take infinite. Beanstalk Giant. Alright, well, this is it. We scry. Definitely do not want another Mecha Godzilla. Draw. Labyrinth. Bonder's Enclave. Alright, Mechagodzilla, it's up to you. It's all you. Vigilance. Oh, Mechagodzilla! This just might be a classic case of decks that are playing bad cards to try to make a somewhat good card better. Like, oh, Mechagodzilla is infuriating. It is infuriating. Do you think there's any reason why Wizards will change the arena economy anytime soon? I'd be surprised. I mean, Wizards makes tons of money on the current economy, so I would be absolutely shocked. Punt? What do you think was a punt there, Chalaris? Not rolling into flying with the Mechagodzilla? Wait, what are we getting punted for? Oh, play the construct? I mean, our opponent gets the ultimate Ugin, though. I mean, I guess we could have let him ultimate Ugin. I usually scoop to Ugin resolving, let alone Ugin ultimating to draw 7 and put all those cards into play. Well, one last chance for, well, now we have the Ugins in our Forsaken Monument. We gotta keep this. We're keeping it. I mean, this is what the deck is. This is what it is. We can't play a deck that's designed around having Forsaken Monument into Ugin, and then mulligan because we have Forsaken Monument in Ugin. Like, if that's our strategy, we should just be playing something else. Well, I didn't see a pre-constructed deck, but also keep in mind you were playing against pre-constructed decks, and not real decks. Yeah, that is a land. Well, yeah. That's a hand. That is a hand and a half. Alright. Well, be good to us, Magic Gods. Maybe this is just a much more low-cost way of casting big things. Maybe that's the issue. We're like going super deep. Going super deep to be able to ramp into Ugin, and our opponent's just like cultivate Ugin. maybe we're doing this in hard mode. About it. I mean, we're definitely doing it in hard mode. But hard mode could be fun. A land here would be spectacular. The Maze Mind's Tome came in pretty clutch. That actually made sure we hit our lands to get to Forsaken Monument. Alright, Yorgo opponent, we actually have the Ugins this time. I mean, they're going to be getting to Genesis Ultimate. If they can kill this, I'm going to be so sad. Land. Terror of the Peaks. Now, Ugin. Gain some life. Get rid of the Terror of the Pigs. But our opponent gets to Genesis Ultimatum. Oh, it's a scary Magic card. I mean, we got our Ugin down. This is what our deck can do. We got it down. But our opponent has a draw 5. That's even better than an actual draw 5. Genesis Ultimatum and... yeah. Whoa. Okay, that could have been worse. Well, Ugin your face. Crawling Barrens. Solemn. Get a land. Crawling Barrens. Hit ya. Down to 13. Upset? Upset? Are we getting it? Did Arena replace Moto? No, they're both used alongside each other. I mostly play Standard on Arena and then everything else on Moto. Well, I guess Historic is an Arena-only format that I play too, but basically use Moto for Pioneer, Modern, Legacy, Vintage, Pauper, Cube, etc., 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 and then use Arena for Standard and Historic. That's the general breakdown, at least. About it. Shatter Skull smashing to keep the board clear for a minute. Well, an opponent sees us tapping. Okay, this is our chance. This is our chance. Last round. Can we beat the Wrap deck? Can we go out victorious with our janky pile? Oh. One more win. One more win. And then it's off to upload the podcast and watch the Bills smack around the Chiefs. or probably get crushed. I know. That's conceded tapping lands. That's about as good as it gets. Ooh, going mono colorless. Yeah, so I think mono colorless is sweet as like a meme. The problem is you just don't have removal. So I feel like you're if you go truly mono colorless, then the issue is you're kind of left solely dependent, I would say, on having Monument into Ugin to have removal and be able to stay alive. So that's my concern. I do think it's sweet to be able to I do think it's sweet to be able to say that you're mono colorless. I think that's super sweet. But I think it's harder to win that way. Edge Champion! Welcome to the Fishbowl for the 26th month. Thank you for your subscription. Big super for you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Opponent, land, cultivate. And... ooh, So opponent has Beanstalk Giant. No removal that we know of. All right, let's just play Palladium here. And pass the turn. We would like to take Genesis Ultimatum or Ugin. Those are the two things that we most want to take out of our opponent's hand. Opponent gets a land and a Beanstalk Giant. All right, the Giants are coming. Myriad Constructs. So, we will Agonizing Remorse you. Take Mystical Dispute. Land. Solemn. Get a land out of the deck. Well, here comes the Giants. 1, 2, 3. All right, opponent's going to have Giants for days. Oh, can we find a way through? Can we find a way through? Hunter Pence, welcome to the Fishbowl. First time sub. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. Are you the Hunter Pence? What do we do about this? 1, 2, 3. Awkward. Three. Oh, all right. Yeah, sure. Opponent only has 2 non-basics. So that's the other thing about this myriad construct is oh wait, can we go X8? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we can go X8. Well, in that case, let's just myriad construct. That's fine. Play the construct. Pass the turn. Oh, that's awesome. 2-time World Series champion, Hunter Pence. Well, thank you for the subscription. Oh, we need a monument. We need the monument. We're missing the monument. That's what we're missing. Other than that, we're like in good shape. Oh, just kidding. Yeah. I take back everything I said about good shape. Well, now we have to kill the terror. I was hoping to get a blowout and kill our opponent's only creature, but well, now they get multiple giants. Gets in. We're gonna block and draw a card. It's Palladium Mirror. Oh, these giants. Plays a land. A labyrinth. Palladium Mirror. Pass the turn. Ugin. We need an Ugin. We need an Ugin. That's it. Vote it. Gets in. Well, we get to labyrinth one of them. Take 9, which is a lot. Oh, Ugin would be so good. Ugin to get rid of all 3. Solemn. Now we gotta start chumping. Ugh. Well, Solemn get a land. Almost out of swamps. Alright. Well, let the great chumping begin. Oh, no. When a more visionary draws a card. I mean, it's Ugin or bust. That's the story of our life, but so block. Get rid of a beanstalk giant. Block a beanstalk giant. Block a beanstalk giant. Ugin. Come on. Okay, crawling variants. That's not an Ugin. Play a land. Pass the turn. No attacks. That's still not an Ugin. Opponent goes to combat. Well, kill 1. Block 1. Maze of Ith 1. Staying alive, just barely. Vote it. Oh no! All right, well this is it. It's got to be Ugin right now. Right this draw step. Well, just kidding. We get one more. Stonecoil Serpent. All right, we survive one more turn in hopes of drawing the Ugin. Our opponents have this card in hand forever, though. It very well could just be a negate. Opponent, combat, gets in. Hits us. Yeah, all right, well. Maze it. Jump it. Ugin. Commander Legend spoilers officially start next Monday. That does mean no Monday stream next week because of daily spoilers. Come on. I bet they have a counter in hand. Well, one more shot. Well, cycles. One more shot for the Ugin. Mocked by the Mecha Godzilla. Oh, so what do we learn? What we learned about this deck? What do we learn? And the answer is, it's cool and it's fun, and you can play it. It's always Mecha Godzilla. It's cool and fun, and you can pick up wins with it on occasion, but it's not a legitimate competitive deck, and I'm not sure much will change that. I think what this deck needs is better colorless creatures. Like what this deck has going for it. Downey Rangy Speed, welcome to the Fishbowl. Thank you for your subscription. Big super cheer for you. What it has going for it is Forsaken Monument into Ugin. What it has not going for it is Palladium Mirror isn't that good. Mecha Godzilla is infuriating. Oh my goodness. I never want to hear the name Mecha Godzilla again. Solemn is decent, but it's just a okay ramp card. Myriad Construct, apparently no one plays non-basic, so it's always just a 4/4, which is still okay. It's not bad, but I think that's the issue is while Forsaken Monument itself is good, and Ugin is good, and Stonecoil Serpent is a good card, even though people are very prepared for it, the rest of the support cards are just not really that strong. So maybe we get some more strong colorless stuff, and that would push things over the top. But on that note, I think we're done for today. Although the good news is, raid incoming momentarily, so stick around for a raid. But quick reminders: tomorrow should be the band bracket top 8, so stick around for that. Replay YouTube if you missed anything. The podcast will be up momentarily. I'm just gonna go upload it in just a minute, so keep it out for that. Normal YouTube Budget Magic going up tonight, so check out some sweet standard action there. And one more reminder that our sponsor this fine evening is Card Kingdom, and if you need some magical cards, you can get them over at cardkingdom.com, and even get a free Scoop Soldier sticker. Just let them know you want one in your order notes. Most importantly, before the raid kicks in, it kicks us off. Thank you to all of you. Y'all are amazing. Seriously, everyone who hung out and donated and subscribed and just had fun. Like, I appreciate it so much. Y'all are amazing and awesome. Have a great Monday night. We will be back 25 hours from now. Band bracket top 8. It's going to be a blast. And yeah, seriously, everyone, have a great night. I'll see you tomorrow. And I will talk to you soon.